Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sarah Oakley. I'm currently converting a Transit 350 long wheelbase H3 into a camper van to obviously travel around Europe. This is episode 9 of many, and if you want to subscribe, there's a little subscribe button in that corner. If you give that a click and then click on the all button, you won't miss any one of these exciting notifications. I just thought I'd do a quick update as to what I've been doing in the last month or so since I last posted a video. So I'm just going to show you basically what I've been doing since the last time you were here. Obviously with me being on my own doing all the work, it tends to be a bit slow doing stuff, but I'll just show you what I've been doing. So this cupboard here is where all the electrics are. There's going to be a dark grey front on here, and then this section will be just for all that business over there. And obviously there'll be this window frame around here, which is currently there. This is going to be a storage box with a lift up lid on it. There's obviously the raised bit there for the chair, which will be fixed down eventually. In that gap there'll be a Lagoon table arm, which will come up and obviously spin round because this front seat spins round. The flooring is in, obviously underneath there, you can see it there. The shower is coming on. That there section there is going to be where the shampoo and stuff like that is, and underneath there'll be the controls for that there. And there'll be the toilet in that section there. This bit here will be a wall coming up here, and there'll be a mirror here. There'll be a tambour door which is all ready to fit in the house. Just needs putting in. That there is the clean or the fresh water storage. I'll show you that from the back in a minute. I've also got this step which I managed to take off a minibus. I'm going to put that under the side, which will be on the outside underneath this door here. I've just got to find a way of fitting that to the underside of the van. So this here is the water fill for the fresh water. Obviously I've not fixed that on yet, and that's where it goes in. And this hole here is for the breather pipe, which connects to this bit of the filling cap, so that you don't have an airlock inside the tank. That's 100 litres as well. Also, that's the feed for the water into the van, and then this wall here is going to be full up with pumps and equalisers and stuff like that. There's also a cable there if you can see it. That's for the water level monitor, and that is where the electric stuff is, and that'll tell me how much water there is left in the tank. So under here is a 70 litre, I think it is, wastewater tank. And that's going to have a valve on it so that I can empty it out from inside. That's what it looks like from the other side, and that's actually the diesel heater exhaust pipe that I've had to extend and move to the other side of the van, because we've now got this massive great big gas cylinder underneath the van, which is also quite hard to fit. So a bit of advice, if you're in the market for one of them underslung gas tanks, I think that one's a 30 litre. There is a couple of companies that do these gas bottles. One's called Gassit and one's called Autogas 2000. Gassit, I rang them up and obviously I told them what I had and explained what I wanted, and obviously asked him to give me a price on what it was that I needed. He said, well, you tell me what you need. I said, well, that's not how it works. You selling me the stuff, why don't you tell me what I need and then I'll have it. He says, oh, I can't advise you either way. I says, tell you what, don't bother, I'll go somewhere else. I rang up Autogas 2000. They're up at Firsk in North Yorkshire. Couldn't have been any more helpful. Obviously I went up there before I ordered it and paid for it, and he had a look under my van and said what I'd have underneath there, where it was, what size, and also what they do. They obviously let you take the stuff away, obviously buy it. You fit it yourself, and then you go back after you've fitted everything and they'll test it for leaks, and they'll spray some stuff over it to stop stone chips and stuff like that. And they also they'll do your first fill for you. Obviously you have to pay for it. I think it's about 15 quid for a 30 litre, and they'll fill it up for you and make sure it's all okay, and you know it's not going to blow up then. So that's what I've done up to now. Next jobs are to finish off this cupboard here, finish this little bit out here, do this boxing in business there. I think there's going to be some curtains going across here as well, and that's going to be a cupboard there. Right, so this is going to be a worktop going across here. There's going to be a bit of a wall up there so we don't chuck anything onto the side from the bed. There's going to be a worktop prep area here. There's going to be a sink there, and then there's going to be a cooker there. There's going to be cupboards going across here and then going across there for the bedroom. I think there's probably going to be 2 there and maybe 1 there, or something like that anyway. And then there's probably going to be some shelves up on that side there. There's going to be, I think we've got a 50 litre fridge, a Dometic fridge going under there. Everything's already here. I just need to fit it all now. Also, we've changed the plans for the trip to Spain. It's now going to be a trip to France. We had a crossing booked on the Eurotunnel, and with all the lockdowns and stuff since COVID, I think we had it since last May, and they'll only roll it over till this May, so we've had to use it up before that or lose it. So instead of obviously losing out, going to Spain, because the other half's agreed to do some more work for a couple of months, we're now going to move it to France in April, which will be a good test for the van. Going to France is going to be like a little mini trip away just before we go anywhere for a long period of time. And if you want to keep up with us on this journey of building and going on holiday, you can click on that little subscribe button in that corner there, click on the all, and then you'll get notified every time I put on a post. Also, I've changed, if you're into dance music, I've changed the day that I do the Secret Lounge Radio. It's now on a Monday night, and it's at 9 o'clock at night. So I'll put a link in the description if you want to come and have a listen to that and see what you think. And also you can spread the word about that as well, and then maybe I'll be a DJ that gets paid one day. I'll probably do some filming of putting the pipe work and the shower, and the sink and the cooker in as well, just for the hell of it. If you're getting anything out of these videos, or you think they're reasonably good to watch, fun, or any of that stuff, give me a like. I'll see you on the next video. Bye! So if you're enjoying this series of videos, while somebody else is just putting the feet up inside the house, or you just want to be nosy and see what it's going to turn out like,